So here's a Windows 10 tweak. Actually, it should tweak just about any Windows machine. It works on Mac, Linux. The install's a little bit different. But basically, Cloudflare introduced 1.1.1.1, as you can see here. Now, what is it? Well, it's a new DNS resolver server. What this does is take domain names that you typically type into your address bar, such as google.com or xdadevelopers.com, something like that, and translates it into an IP address or an Internet Protocol address. That's what the computer uses to read. And those are number.number.number.number. They're not human, they are human readable, but they're not as easy to remember. You don't want to remember a string of numbers, you want to remember a site name, which is a domain name. So what this does, it is a privacy-focused DNS server using both 1111 and 1001. It is much faster and much more responsive. It's not as vulnerable to man-in-the-middle or DNS, denial of service attacks, things like that. So I'm going to show you in here how to change your system to be able to use this new DNS server. And it's extremely easy. We're going to change both IPv4 and IPv6. And you can do this while the computer's running, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So if you're in Windows 10, you'll come down here to the bottom right and you'll see the internet access icon. In this case, we're going to use Wi-Fi. So right click and go to Open Network and Internet Settings. From here, on the left, choose Wi-Fi. And all the way on the right, change adapter options. You'll notice that you probably have a few of these things. The one that's active, our current Wi-Fi connection, is what we're going to use here. So we're going to right click, go to Properties. Now under here, this is where you want to change things. So you have this entry here, and you have this entry. This one is IPv4, and this is IPv6. We're going to change both of them, and I'll show you what to put in here. So double left click on IPv4, and you'll be using this. You don't need to mess with the first section, just change the second, use the following DNS addresses. And it is literally like this: 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Hit OK. Now, don't close out of this yet. We still need to change IPv6. Come down here, do the same thing, double left click. Come down to the bottom one, leave the top on automatic, that's fine. And now we're going to change this to, it's a little bit different, but I'll show you what to put in here. So it's 2606 colon 4700 colon 4700 double colon, and then like there was before on IPv4, but without the periods, 1111. You're going to hit Control A and copy because most of that's going to end up down here. Paste, and instead of 1111, 1001. This is IPv6 address formatting. Again, hit OK, hit OK, and you can X out of this. Now, if you want to check to make sure they stayed, right click, go back to Properties, and again, double left click on here. You'll notice it's still using that, so we'll hit Cancel. And same thing for IPv6. And there we are. Just make sure it's 2606, 4700, 4700, double colon, 1111, and 1001 for IPv6. And IPv4 is, without the IPv6 3 said before, 1111 and 1001. You don't have to hit Validate Settings on Exit, but we're going to leave these alone. And now you're using Cloudflare's new DNS resolving server. It's that easy. You can leave on random hardware address if you'd like. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to clobber out of that. And if you want to go to 1.1.1.1, which will actually take you directly to their site that gives you information about how this works and how things compare, especially against Google's public DNS, you can also change this on the phone, but it's a little more complicated of a process. It's much easier on a PC. And yes, your average ISP is going to be significantly slower. Now, in my personal experience, I haven't noticed a whole huge difference in this. But then again, I don't do a whole lot of point-to-point address changing and surfing and all that kind of stuff, I pretty much just stay on YouTube and watch videos, or I'm doing editing, or I'm looking at a specific page reading an article. I'm not doing a bunch of hopping around. But I have actually noticed that there is a speed increase. It's not worlds away. It's not going to suddenly make your 10 megabit internet look like 100 megabit. But you will definitely notice some difference. As far as being privacy, protection against denial of service, man in the middle, attacks like that, what they say is that you're protected. So I guess we'll end up finding out as time goes on. The other thing is that they say they do not sell your information to other companies. I don't know how true that is. I don't really have any great way of testing that. But if they're as good as they say they are, and it's in any way more secure than what I'm running from my current ISP, then I will be happy with that. So that's pretty much all we've got for this. It was a real simple thing. Be able to change your DNS from whatever your ISP provides right to Cloudflare's new 1111 and 1001 DNS resolver servers. This should help you quite a bit, especially if you're privacy conscious and maybe you'd like to speed up your internet a little bit. Have a try at it. It can't hurt. If you do want to revert, let me go back over what that is. So again, right-click down here, open network and internet settings, and on Wi-Fi, go to the right, change adapter options, right-click on your internet connection, go to properties, double left-click on internet protocol, and then you can simply go back to here, obtain DNS server automatically, and your ISP or your internet service provider will provide that for you. If not, you can come back here and you can use the ones from Cloudflare. I'm personally going to stick with Cloudflare's new 111. I'm going to give it a test. I've been working with it now for about 4 or 5 days, and like I said, I've seen a bit of difference. But again, that's all up to you, your network, your preferences, your ISP. There's a whole bunch of factors that go into it. But in general, this should be a very big improvement. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be putting out some more stuff here pretty soon. I am going to say that thanks to a family member that actually went ahead and gave me a pretty good chunk of money to go toward my YouTube channel because he'd seen what I did. And I thank him a lot. I ended up ordering the new camera. My old camera is still up for sale. If you'd like to check that out, if it's still available and hasn't sold, I'll put the link in the description. And you guys can maybe fight over that one. That would be really cool. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.